everyone. Thanks for watching tonight.
Welcome.
I'm Michelle,
And I'm Dylan.
and we're coming to you live from Applewood Winery in Warwick, New York. We're just about an hour and 20 minutes outside of Manhattan. An easy drive if you want to get out of the city and enjoy drinking
Some of
our
the beautiful
wine
summer
and
weather that we're having, and yes, of course, our beautiful wines.
You can see behind us
Delicious
the lovely
wines.
grounds.
And we're here today to show you guys some food and wine pairings, and we're going around the theme right now of summer barbecue. So what we're going to discuss in this video here is going to be some really nice grilled pork ribs.
A barbecue favorite. If you're a meat eater,
take a look at that.
ribs is one of the all-time favorite barbecue items.
Can't go wrong with ribs in the summer, out on the grill. Beautiful day like we're having right now.
Yes, and these of course were marinated in our Naked Flock draft hard cider.
That's right. Our draft cider is a semi-dry cider with a hint of maple syrup for flavor. So that's going to be the perfect pairing with really any kind of barbecue food, even if it's not using the draft cider in the actual recipe. The draft cider is going to be semi-dry with that hint of maple syrup. It's going to cut through those tangy, spicy flavors of the barbecue sauce, and the maple syrup is going to give you just enough sweetness to balance all of that.
And for all you cider lovers out there, the draft cider is made with the Belgian Trappist ale yeast, correct?
Yeah, that's right. And that Belgian Trappist ale yeast gives it just the right amount of that kind of bright, crisp taste right up front. Really helps give you that kind of feeling.
And the maple syrup is subtle, but you definitely taste it when you're drinking it. It's absolutely delicious.
Very subtle, just in the finish, adds just that little bit of sweetness. Sometimes I tell people there's maple syrup in there and they say, oh, I don't want a maple syrup flavored cider. That sounds weird. And I say, no, it's just very subtle.
No,
just
it's
that
not
hint
like
of
you're
sweetness at the
having
end.
it with your pancakes or
Yeah.
anything.
Although this would go good with pancakes if you were up for drinking that early in the morning.
Well, who is it, really? When it comes down to it.
When it comes down to it, I suppose. Just depends on the day. Well, cheers. Let's give that a try and see how this pairs with these ribs.
Yum. And that maple taste is very subtle and
very
delicious.
subtle, just that little bit of sweetness in the finish. Now let's take a bite of these ribs.
Uh-oh, hand me a napkin first.
Okay.
Eating in front of the camera is one thing, but eating a rib is another. Okay, here I go. Delicious. Perfect. Gives it such a wonderful flavor. A little sweet, a little tangy. Perfect. Take another sip.
And that draft cider just cuts right through that tangy little bit of spiciness from the barbecue sauce. Really refreshes the palate.
Absolutely. That was wonderful.
Perfect pairing.
So once again, thank you all for watching us and learning about
food and wine pairings.
Food and wine pairings and Naked Flock draft cider. We also have many other draft ciders on tap. I meant to say, sorry.
Ciders and wines here at Applewood Winery, home of Naked Flock Cider. Don't forget to visit us online at applewoodwinery.com or at our tasting room here in Warwick, New York.
Absolutely. We have a lot going on this summer, and we have a rotating tap line. We do a lot of small batch ciders, which are delicious. Our core ciders are the draft cider, our original Naked Flock. Our seasonal summer cider is the lemon ginger, which is delish. And there's always a bunch of surprises when you show up.
So come up and visit us or check our Facebook or Instagram pages for the most up-to-date information. Thanks for watching, everyone. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.